Dance Arts of Columbia provides fitness fun for everyone from 3 years old to adult. Dance Arts is a good environment where the friendly staff makes you feel comfortable. Dance Arts feels that dance is an art form that you can experience firsthand by learning tap, jazz, modern, musical theater, lyrical, and ballet. Dance Arts urges you to enjoy a sense of accomplishment while getting fit and having fun. For class information, call 875-1569. Dance Arts of Columbia, serving Columbia since 1979.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends. We're in a brand new month. You believe it? This is Friday. It's July 1st. And you know what the month of July signifies? Ice cream. Ice cream. So we're going to talk about, we'll start off the month of July with Kristen Eifert. Welcome back to Radio Friends, Kristen.
Thank you.
Central Missouri Dietetic Association. We're talking about ice cream.
We are. We'd like to invite kids and parents to come to a program that we're doing at the library on July 16th from 2 to 3, and it's making ice cream. We actually get to make ice cream in the library.
Oh, and they're going to let you do that.
They're
not concerned about making a mess with the books.
Well, we do make a mess, but we're in the friends room, so we're kind of
okay.
away from the
So
mess.
you're going to make ice cream. Is this the kind that you put in the little baggies and put salt and ice around it and you squeeze it?
If you wear gloves, it's a little bit more comfortable. So you have your milk. We use milk to make it a little healthier, and sugar and vanilla in a little baggie, and then outside that baggie you put another baggie that has ice and salt in it, and then you knead it together.
It has to be crushed ice, right?
Crushed ice. And then it's amazing. Within about 5 minutes, you have ice cream.
And it tastes so good.
It is really good.
Well, I mean, I've made that ice cream before. It tastes like really expensive, smooth ice cream.
And then you made it yourself, so of course it tastes good because of that.
Yeah. But you can use milk, regular whole milk, instead of cream.
You can. You know, it makes it a little bit icier, you know, if you're making it in a real ice cream maker. But doing this method, it really turns out just fine. So
you're doing that. You're using whole milk, instead of cream to make it healthier.
Yes.
But now you couldn't use skim milk on this, could you?
It probably wouldn't turn out quite as good.
No.
Yeah.
And so you put in the recipe really is just it's milk, a little bit of sugar, vanilla,
and that's it. And then you just need the ice and the salt.
So how are you going to spend an hour making ice cream?
Well, we'll spend some time. Last year I did the program and we read a book with the kids. It's geared for, you know, preschool till early elementary school age. So we read a fun book about ice cream. We did a little ice cream history, I leared a lot about ice cream history.
Share some of that history.
Well, ice cream they think goes back to the time of Nero.
Really?
Yeah, but the ice cream was very different. It was just fruit and honey and ice. And then Marco Polo came back.
Fruit, honey, and ice. Well, that wasn't really ice cream, was it?
Well, it was some kind of frozen delight.
Yeah.
And then Marco Polo, one of the things he brought back from China was Chinese ice cream, which is would have been a little bit more like what we would know ice cream to be, that they boiled fruit and sugar or honey together. And then they added ice and milk to that. So, you know, I don't know exactly what that would have been like, but, you know.
So when did the modern day ice cream?
The modern day ice cream, well, for a long time, of course, ice and freezing capacities, you know, were a limiting factor. So ice cream was only for the nobles. But in France, about 300 years ago, a storekeeper developed a way of being able to keep the ice cream cold enough, and so it was the first time commoners really got ice cream. I don't know, you know, if that was like our ice cream today, but the ice cream maker didn't come into existence until the 1800s. So.
Okay. All right. So if you want to find out more about ice cream and you want to make your own ice cream, the event at the library is when?
July 16th from 2 to 3, and you can go online and check more information about that under the kids' programs. You can sign up for that, and that would be a good idea because it is a very popular program.
Okay, and is it free?
It is free, yes.
Okay.
Sponsored
July 16th at the library.
Right.
And how the website to go to is?
It would be the library's website. So it's just a collaboration between the Central Missouri Dietetic Association and the library.
Thank you, Kristen.
Thank you.
Oh, how'd your event go? Was it?
Oh, it was great.
Last week?
Great. Yeah, fun.
Yeah, people come in and say they heard it on Radio Friends?
I think so.
Okay, good. Good to hear that. And good luck with the ice cream making in a
you.
couple of weeks. Now, we turn to Jeff Barrow, and Jeff is with Missouri River Relief, and we're going to talk about Race to the Dome, which was going to be tomorrow,
Correct.
July 2nd. But you had to postpone that.
Well, we had our plans, but the river had bigger plans than us.
So you had to postpone it because of the high water?
Exactly. Because if there's any problems on the river in a canoe and they flip over, if they need to be able to get to shore, or if they need to rest or whatever, and if the river's high into the trees, they don't have any shore to get to, or it's very dangerous to get to the shore.
So has Race to the Dome been rescheduled?
Race to the Dome's been scheduled till October 2nd.
Okay, so we got about 4 or 5 months.
So people can train and get ready for it. Exactly.
Well, explain then what Race to the Dome is.
Well, Race to the Dome is kind of a practice race for the Missouri River 340 race, which goes all the way from Kansas City to St. Charles. So Race to the Dome was going to have 2 parts of it. One was going to start in Hartsburg and one at Cooper's Landing, and both of the races were going to finish at Jeff City at the boat ramp there.
That's how Race to the Dome.
Race to the Dome, exactly. And then we were going to have a festival involved with that, but all that's been postponed to October 2nd. We're planning to have a big river cleanup in Jeff City on October 1st. And so the race organizers decided to go ahead and just do it the very next day, because we're going to be in town and doing the cleanup.
Yeah. So is it, since the water on the river is so high right now, is it dangerous for people to be on the river?
Well, the river is very pushy and very fast, and when it gets up above flood stage, then you can, like I say, the water's going through the trees, and that sort of thing makes it dangerous. We've had to adjust all our plans. Right now, because we have a lot of open boats, we're talking to emergency management agencies to let them know, hey, we have these assets. If we can be of use, on the high water, we definitely want to be doing that, because all of our summer plans, basically we support races in the summer. All the races have been either postponed or moved to a different river.
And I didn't think of it that way, but it's true. You could be going down the river and your canoe is slammed into a tree because the water is out of its bank and into the forest.
Exactly, and even if it's moving at 3 miles per hour, it weighs 8 pounds a gallon, and so it's extremely heavy. So if your boat is full of water and you're being pushed up against a tree, it's virtually impossible to get unstuck until the river comes down.
Okay, if people want more information about this, which is coming up on October
The race is coming up in October, but I would suggest if there's anything happening on the Missouri River, you go to riverrelief.org. We have links to the core flood forecasts. We have a lot of links to other river organizations and a lot of river agencies, and we've become like an information hub. So go to riverrelief.org, and there'll be links that will take you and give you all that information.
Okay, with this cleanup that is taking place on October the 1st, are you looking for volunteers for this?
Yes, we are, and I hope I can come back just before the event, and we'll talk about exactly what's happening.
Okay, well, we'll get you booked for sometime in September to come back
Paul.
and
it's
deal
great
with
to be
that.
here.
All right. So again, the website to go to is
riverrelief.org. www.riverrelief.org.
Okay, Jeff, thank you so much for coming
to be
by.
here.
I hope you have. I'm sorry that it had to be canceled for this weekend, but we look forward to it in October.
We'll roll.
Okay, you will. We're out of time for today. Monday is the 4th of July. Henry Atkinson is with us, and we're going to talk about the history of the 4th. Our director is Travis McMillen of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio, Pat Akers from KBIA. Our floor director is Andrew Roscoe, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. To hear this program again or watch it, go to kbia.org, click on Radio Friend. Bye-bye.